So before I get started, I actually forgot my wallet, and I need $20 of Bitcoin to buy some lunch. I live right here in Los Angeles, so I know they have some delicious sushi. So my wallet address, make sure you take this down, is 3L WTF OMG, and then 20 other alphanumeric digits. And then after you memorize that, you could send it to me, and then I'll wait an hour for it to receive into my wallet, and then I will obviously find a small vendor who accepts Bitcoin, which is very hard to find, then wait another hour for that transaction to receive, and so on and so on. And, you know, have we hit mass adoption yet? Because that's what it's all about, right? Mass adoption with 2-hour delays just to get a piece of sushi. But anyways, my name is Sneh Bhatt. I'm the CEO of Monarch Token, and we aim to solve that problem. We're an all-in-one application that solves, We're an all-in-one application that solves consumer, merchant, and investment needs. So essentially, there's multiple things that are plaguing cryptocurrency payments right now. The first one being is the learning curve. Right now, it's incredibly hard for someone brand new into the space to really jump into making cryptocurrency payments. The passwords, the 2FA codes, it's all incredibly difficult to the newbie. The second one is volatility. Now, it's incredibly hard to peg a price. For example, you know, if I wanted to buy something for $20 and then the next day it's $40 because Bitcoin's so volatile, it's incredibly hard, essentially over the hour or over the time limit that it takes for the transaction to process to really peg a specific product on the cryptocurrency. The third one is blockchain itself. So blockchain technology is a push technology. You're unable to make reoccurring payments, any subscription management. Everything has to be pressed right then and there. You have to set your gas limit. You have to set your pricing. It's all very, very non-intuitive and kind of archaic. I mean, Visa's been able to do this for years now. And the fourth one being as hard as it is for you to spend your cryptocurrency, it's equally as hard for merchants to accept your cryptocurrency. And that's where we really wanted to emphasize on. So right now, 50% of all websites use CMS systems. 30% of all websites on the internet use WordPress. Now let's look at what the payment gateways for WordPress websites are. So we have a couple. It's Authorize.net, PayPal, Stripe, and QuickPay. None of them, listen to this, none of them accept cryptocurrencies. That's a huge, huge problem when we're all talking about mass adoption. So in comes Monarch. The first thing I'd like to say is, you know, we have all of our entire team is completely in-house. I'm an automation engineer myself, and I'm the CEO of an ICO marketing agency. You know, I came from the pharmaceutical automation arena, and my co-founder, Robert Beatles, owns his own software development company and has worked on multiple software blockchain projects as well, and everyone's local here to California. Our mentality going forward is design first. We want to make a user experience as easy as possible. We want grandma and grandpa to be able to log in and send Bitcoin with minimal effort. So that's why we made the easy naming wallet functionality. So what does that mean? That means instead of giving you this random 20, 30-digit alphanumeric value, you're able to send just to using a simple username, like a Twitter handle or a Facebook handle. We're able to encrypt your passwords right onto the blockchain and 2FA codes right onto the blockchain. So that is on our sidechain solution, and it's absolutely incredible because it's a real huge hassle right now. 2FA codes, passwords. The average user has 27 different logins. Nobody has that 27 different passwords. And just to manage all those is an incredible hassle, especially with around, 20 exchanges that most people are signed up on. So that's a huge, huge hassle. We also have a merchant plugin, which obviously we just spoke about, where instead of, hey, let's pay with PayPal or pay with Visa, pay with MasterCard, you're now able to pay with Monarch, directly plugged in for the merchants able for customer logistics, consumer logistics, subscription tier management, all the good stuff. And the last thing is, or not the last thing, but it's subscription management. So we have a patent pending process called multi-signature leasing, which is essentially allows you to make payments. You know, if you have that, if you have your eye on that blender for 3 easy payments, you should be able to do that with cryptocurrencies without having to transact every single month. Netflix, Spotify, rent, the use cases are endless. We're also backed by 10% of silver. So all of our silver backing, you know, is done through our partner Scottsdale Mint, one of the largest silver mines here in the United States. All right. So how do we do it? We have a 2-token structure. We have the utility token and security token. Our security token allows you to be backed by silver and gives you dividends. So 50% of all the transaction fees goes right back into the security token holder's pocket. The utility token also helps with, essentially as a transaction medium, and helps with the transaction fees on our internal exchange. The cold and hot wallet is essentially, you know, a safe storage, which is cold, quote unquote cold, so you own your own private keys, and the hot wallet is where we implement that multi-signature wallet leasing feature. So what is the advantage? You're able to turn on and off subscriptions directly from one click of a button. You know, you don't want to pay for Netflix anymore? Go ahead and turn it off. That's how easy it should be. People shouldn't be milking money out of you basically because you haven't logged in and canceled the subscription from their side. It should be the other way around. It should be a very intuitive process. We also have a third-party integration of all the exchanges using secret API keys. There's a lot of services that charge a monthly fee for that. We do it absolutely here for free. You're able to import secret API keys from Bittrex, Binance, HitBTC, Poloniex, GDAX, whichever one you'd like. You just have to give us the permissions, and now you're able to trade directly on one platform. And of course, our hot wallet, subscription payments, is a huge issue right now. Visa's been able to do this forever, but not really blockchain technology. You know, it's still a push technology, so that's one way we're really able to capitalize on that. And of course, the integration into the CMS system, that's one of our big selling features here. We want to, you know, instead of the top-down movement where Amazon and Google and then we're all waiting for mass adoption, it should really be a grassroots movement. The small vendors, Sally's Candles, the Etsy providers, they should be able to accept cryptocurrency payments before it becomes mass adopted, because that's how it really works. Nothing really trickles down. It usually is a grassroots movement first. Our monetization model. So we obviously host our internal exchange, which is very competitive fees, very competitive fee structure rather, and we also host a merchant fee structure. So for merchants, it's a 2% fee. For peer-to-peer, it's absolutely free and absolutely instant. So if you're transacting on the hot wallet, whether it be Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any cryptocurrency you could imagine, on our sidechain solution, it's absolutely free from peer-to-peer. And then, of course, for merchants, it's 2%, which is very competitive compared to Visa and PayPal, which are, you know, sitting at 3.5%. Our core team, everyone is in-house. So we have Splash Factory as our development team. You know, and he's Robert Beadle here is also our co-founder as well and the president. So everyone is in-house, and our partners are fantastic and constantly growing. We have a reach of around 15 million people, and today's the first day of the private sale, actually. So we have people like Listia and BitBay, you know, Coinvest, and this is able to essentially create a huge reach, especially when we're targeting merchants and consumers. And of course, we have Scottsdale Mint, who's able to essentially be able to be backed by silver, that 10% silver that we talked about on our dividend structure. Oh, this is a disclaimer our lawyers made us put in. And yeah, that's it. And we're not all talk. Our demo is live right now. Just come over to our booth, and you'll be able to see it, no problem. And our MVP should be in the App Store within 2 weeks. So I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.